Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, my cross watchers, my channel fans. It is Laurie, and I am here to do your uplifting reading all about you. This is where I focus Spirit's message directly on you. Try to point out your good qualities, anything that you've been through, whatever comes out, okay? But it's meant to be uplifting and recognize you and what you've been through and what you've accomplished. All right. I hope you guys are all happy, healthy, and having fun. I'm using the Holy Grail Tarot deck today. It's very slippery, so it's a good thing I don't have to keep holding this deck. It's almost fallen over twice now. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is truly magical about you. We have the Hanged Man. And I will read you what it says on each card, okay? So this one talks about sacrifice and surrender, inaction and thought, and escapism and fantasy. And what I'm getting from this is that you are the type of person who will stick with a situation until you see it to the end. Okay, you do not give up. You are a soldier. You keep fighting on. You keep plowing through. You do not let difficult times determine who you are. You determine those difficult times. And I'm hearing that over time, because you have spent so much time doing this type of activity, thought process, whatever it is, it's become easier. Each challenge that comes up in life has become easier and easier because you don't have to even think about how to deal with situations anymore. It just comes so naturally for you. Beautiful energy. Bulldog. Not a quitter. Okay? Never surrender. All right. So, what is something that you have accomplished that you should be proud of? The Devil. Excess and extremes. Shadow self. Unhealthy bounds. I am hearing that you broke yourself from some sort of unhealthy bindings, addiction, obsession, relationship. It can be any form, okay? But it was just obsessive in nature. I also am hearing victim mentality, where you were treated absolutely horribly, okay? But at some point in your life, you discovered that you could look at yourself as a victim and say, yes, all these horrible things happened to me. And poor pity me, which I will tell you, I was there for quite a few years, okay? I understand this energy completely. And something finally inside of me snapped. And I said, you know what? I don't want to be a victim anymore. I don't care what's happened in my past. I'm moving forward. I am just going to move forward. And I'm going to let that energy go. And the way I looked at my life changed. And that's exactly what you've done here. You changed how you saw your own world and what you wanted out of your life. And you broke that. Whatever it was, it could have been a victim mentality. It could have been a hurt inner child. It could have been an obsession with drugs because of any of these and all of these things. Okay, it could have been a gambling addiction. It could have been abuse that you started doling out to other people because you were hurt. Does not mean it was right. I'm not condoning anything, but people who get hurt end up hurting other people. You broke that cycle and you should be proud of yourself. You said, you know what? Yes, people hurt me. Does not mean I have to hurt anybody else. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful overcoming of that, whatever it was, okay? You definitely broke those bonds, broke those chains. See yourself in a whole different person, and you are a fighter. You do not give up, okay? You're not like, I'm not caving in anymore. Nope, not doing it. So that's what you overcame. That's how you became this person. All right, so what kind of impact do you have on the people around you? The Seven of Cups. We have on this card fantasies, multiple choices, opportunity, and decisions. And I am hearing that you do show people that they have a lot of different options, okay, on how they look at their life, how they move through life, and what they want for their future. So you show people that, okay, so you thought you were living a fairy tale romantic relationship before you got married. Is that how it's working out here now? Maybe not so much, but there are different opportunities that you can take advantage of within this relationship that will make it closer to a fantasy happiness. You know what I'm saying? You can go after your happiness, and you show people how to do this. Some of you, it's strictly through example. So people have seen, excuse me, how you have overcome negative relationships, okay? Things that you were treated very poorly, very badly, and you overcame that, and now you show people love, okay? So how you treat people, even though people know you were treated poorly, you're choosing to do that differently, and you're showing that there are choices in how we live our life. You also, there's something here about opportunities to go with you, to travel with you. So if this is not you leading through just like your example, then you are actually teaching this type. Oh, there's something here that you're teaching to communities where you actually will say to somebody, they may come to you after talking to you, after seeing you, after listening, and say, you know, I'm really interested in learning more about this. And they may travel with you for a time. Come along with me. I keep hearing, come along with me. We'll show you the way, and we'll show others. So there's really good energy here. All right, what's a talent or skill that you have that we should know about? The Six of Pentacles, balance and selflessness, giving and receiving. That's exactly what you do. See, you overcame being and just saying it's not worth it. Life should be balanced, harmonious. Everybody should be treated with respect until they prove themselves not deserving of that respect, okay? And even then, you may go the extra mile and make a sacrifice to get somebody to see clearly, okay, that they need to do some work on themselves, and then they can have this balance. So you don't just give up on people, but you also know how far you can go, okay? How far your efforts will take you with people and when they are beyond your help. So there is a balance. There's a harmony here. What you do, though, is a blessing to other people. So what you offer, other people get more out of it than you do, which is not to say you're self-sacrificing, okay? This is about you feeling satisfaction and knowing that you're helping people. You are receiving the love that you need. Your needs are being met. That's not a question. But when you're doing this like as a volunteer or as a business or something of that nature, your blessings are saving souls. Let's put it that way. Okay, that's what you're bestowing. The blessings that you're bestowing on other people can save their souls, save their lives. Okay, but you were there. You received that blessing. So now you're passing that on. Beautiful. What do you do right now that you should never stop doing? Seven of Swords. I'm hearing deceit and lies and untrustworthiness. And what I'm hearing from this is teaching people how to recognize those things, that they can't lie to themselves. Okay, that they have to be honest, and how to find their true, authentic self. Absolutely. This is about strategizing, planning, okay? Opening doors and closing other doors, because we cannot lie to ourselves. And you don't. You do not lie to yourself. You do not allow those around you to keep the blinders on, okay? So you may be like divulge the truth, again, through classes, through speeches, somehow. And that actually helps people to see that they have been living with lies, that they're lying to themselves, that they haven't been trustworthy, you know, and you're showing them how to flip that role, to have balance, to have the opportunities. 7 and 7 with the 6 in the middle. That's just incredible. And this is 15, which is 6 too. So we have double sixes, double sevens. And with this one, we have the 2 of Pentacles, balance. Okay, there is juggling, change, and adapting here. So you're showing people how to change this behavior and flip it. on a dime into something different, into something beautiful, into being the person that can get through any challenging situations, surrendering control of things that are beyond your control. You are definitely showing that to people here. And sevens are about how things are coming into alignment and wonderful things are about to happen for you, okay? Also, sixes are all about being willing to walk away from those things that don't serve you, okay? So releasing, finding balance, finding harmony, finding peace. Love this message here. Some of you are definitely only influencing people by how you act in your day-to-day life, how you conduct yourself, okay? So it's not like you're out there as a healer, an instructor, a teacher, or anything else. Whatever you just do in your day-to-day life, people are seeing you as a role model, okay? And they are changing because of that. Others of you might be a teacher, a healer, a lecturer, an educator somehow, okay? And you're actually physically going around and helping people. And you're actually, I know it's weird, but I'm hearing like you're picking up disciples here and there. It's not like it's not like everyone that starts traveling with you or going with you stays with you. They come and they learn, they share, and then they move on. So it's a really good positive energy that I feel here. I really like this. I hope you guys like this. If this is you, go ahead and recognize yourself. Give yourself a little credit here for the good things that you're doing in life. This was a major accomplishment. I can tell you what, it took a long time, many, many years to get out of that victim mode. Especially when you don't have like support around you, okay? Family members or friends that understand what you're going through. So if that was you, no matter what the circumstances were, you got yourself out of it, you should be proud of yourself. That is a major accomplishment. So give yourself a little credit. Hit that like button, tickle, tap, or boop it. Okay, all you other Libras, cross-watchers, and channel fans out there, go ahead. You do the same thing in support of this person, please. Show a little love. Show a little honor and respect for these people. All right, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in hearing more of these messages. I do these every day. I am going to be using different decks, okay? So I won't stick with any one deck for too long. We'll just keep shuffling it and shaking it up. All right. And don't forget to check the description box for any information about myself or the channel that you might want. All right, we have Rabbit Spirit, card 49. I'm telling you. Card 49, okay? Now is a lucky time. And I do feel like you've got a big opportunity heading your way. And then we have Otter Spirit, card 42. You are never alone. And I'm noticing the colors here. Let's see what we have. We have double fours there, okay? So let's see what we've got with these last two cards. Let's see what we've got. We've got 44. I kept noticing the fours, okay? Panther Spirit, we have gotten this like on the bottom of the deck for the last week. So it's important for you to reclaim your power. And you did here. Look at this. I mean, do these not feel like that's exactly what happened? Like it says right here, breaking unhealthy bonds, working on your shadow self, breaking through excess and extremes, reclaiming your power from that. That is awesome. And then we have 45. Every card has a 4 in it today. Every single one. 45, Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Okay, so how you talk to yourself. We have 42. We have 44, 45. So those are in a line. Okay, 42, 44, 45, and 49. There is incredible energy here. Okay. Watch your words is very important. And there goes my sinuses all of a sudden. Okay. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and to others? Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs that you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Here, with this Seven of Swords, deceit and lies and untrustworthiness. Correct speech is called for at this time, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that you have been parroted by people so often that you simply accept this unquestioningly. Okay? In other words, are you living your life based on thoughts and ideals that somebody else put in your head that maybe don't even jive with how you feel? Okay? That's where you're helping yourself and helping others to break free of those chains. You might want to take and journal about what you truly believe and what you wish to see in the world and in your own life. You can write words affirming what you value. Speak those words out loud, expressing gratitude for what is just coming into being and everything else that you do already have in your life. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in your head and in the world around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. Be gentle with yourself too. All right. 42. You are never alone. No, you're not. Someone's always watching you. No. I live my life that way, pretending like somebody's always watching me so that I always live an honest life. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. Have you been channeling all of your affection towards just one person? Or maybe counting on only one friend or individual to help you, heedless of your resources that you have all around you? You deserve support and love from many people. And when Otter Spirit arrives, you are reminded that you have a community. Somewhere there is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving to you and seeing your happiness as you receive their gift of attention, their gift of affection, their gift of kindness. Otter Spirit wants you to open your eyes to see that the love is available to you from all different directions, from all different people. Do you believe that? Can you feel it? Reach out today to someone and you will see what they want, that they want to hold your hand as much as you want to hold theirs. Love, support, and friendship are available to you. So connect with community and with friends. And I'm hearing that that is what this is all about, helping people to connect, feeling that connection, breaking those bonds of loneliness, of victimhood. 44. 44. Reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are much braver than you think. Now is a great time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed that you might act. To have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully. And expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder, more confident, more authentic you. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is now giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your Panther power and spirit. Your new identity may feel a little weird at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. So go out there, be bold, okay? Reclaim your power. All right. 49. We have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. A sunny meadow calls and rabbit spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-create something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with. But don't fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. It will grow. There are no mistakes in life, really, when you are co-creating with Spirit. So just let new ideas spring into your head, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibilities for you. Vulnerability is required of you at this time, even if you don't feel safe. Act as if you trust that you will be okay, and guess what? Soon you will see that you are actually okay. To create something is to take a risk. So at this fortunate, fertile time, banish your fears and recognize the real security is in immersing yourself in the process of co-creation. It's okay to admit that you really don't know how to deal with whatever is in front of you. Absolutely. In fact, that's the first step forward. When we can admit that we don't have control of a situation, that we don't know what we're doing, that's when inspiration comes to us and we can start moving forward. That's called surrendering, okay? That's when the beauty happens. So it's okay to admit that you don't know how to deal with whatever is in front of you. This is where curiosity and not knowing can be an actual wonderful state of mind. Be playful, admitting that you are at the beginning of something new. Come on out to frolic in the sun's nurturing light, because it is time to birth something new, a new you. Awesome. I love that message for you guys. Oops. Tearing up the house over here, tearing up the house. We're going to get you your talisman oracle messages. People have been asking me, what does it mean when I roll the number die? And I say yes or no. You get the opportunity to ask Spirit 3 questions that might be on your mind. If you only have one question, ask one question, okay? But if you want to ask 3 different questions and get a yes or no answer to it instead of just some guidance, that's what this is for, okay? So I will get to that at the end of this reading. For right now, let's go ahead and see what your talisman oracle message is. Okay, we've got 4 today. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. The first one that came out is balanced emotions. All right. And then we have defense. And then we have overcome fear. Funny. And intuition. I love this. And we've got a lucky scarab on here. Luck. Actually, I'm hearing overcoming fear, balanced emotions, and trusting your intuition. Those go together. Thank you, Spirit, for that clarification. Let's look at balanced emotion. This is actually the first card in the tarot or the oracle deck. Jellyfish are graceful creatures that trust the ocean currents to take them to their destination. Oh, funny, we got sea turtles. Take a moment to evaluate the way that you spend your time and your energy. Sometimes we can't see the grand picture and we get caught up in the moment. If we are unable to see the lesson a situation is teaching us, then we can get entangled in our emotions and in the need for control. Are you holding on too tightly to feelings that don't serve you? It's easier to see the solution when you feel calm. Find a peaceful place in your home or outside where you can spend some time allowing your emotions to exist. Just allow them to be without judging those emotions. Just let your emotions be. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge your emotions and then let go of those that no longer support you. So if you feel something negative, say, okay, I feel hurt. I feel like somebody treated me wrong. Okay, now what do I do with that? Do I want to sit and play the victim, or do I want to get up and start feeling better? Do I want to move forward with my life? Do I want to focus on happiness? That's what the balanced emotions is talking about here. All right, let's look at intuition. I love these cards. I love the messages, and I love how it reiterates what's happening here. You are wide awake and able to perceive a higher level of awareness that helps you to recognize secrets and subconscious intentions. The intuitive beetle, yes, I did move it. Okay, the intuitive beetle is using the third eye gate to see through the prism of distortion. The answers that you are seeking will come from within, okay? From your divine knowledge and your inner wisdom and trusting your higher power. Your intuition will help you read people's body language and facial expressions if they are in disagreement with their words and their actions. I have to stop right there and tell you that came out big time in today's daily reading, which I have labeled, don't let this pull you backwards. Okay, so that if you have not heard that message today, go find that one. It is 31 minutes and 45 seconds or 46 seconds long. Go check that out. It's very important if this is resonating with you at all. Allow yourself time and space to practice putting your newly found feelings into words, but understand that your present situation will actually benefit significantly from your keen intuition. So trust those red flags, those signals that we so often just dismiss. The way a person holds their body when they're talking to you, how they speak, what tone of voice they have, okay? All those things tell us and give us clues about what's really going on inside that person. All right, so pay attention to that, okay? Let's see what defense has to say here. Whoops, went right past it. All right. Watch out for competition in a personal or professional context. It is time to defend your current position, but you should have no problems in doing so. While it is flattering that others strive for your success, this creates a very harsh environment, and it becomes difficult to lead within this dynamic. You are fierce, and when you want something, you know how to go for it, okay? Try to understand where others are coming from, but do establish clear boundaries. Focus on the solution of the issue and defend your ground, and ignore the empty chatter that could fuel a needless drama. Again, ties into today's daily reading. All right, let's see what overcome fear is about. Oh my goodness. I can't breathe. Can't get the alphabet today either. I try to put an O before an N. I should know better. Ha ha. Overcome fear. The unknown can be frightening, and it's easy for those feelings to intensify in the darkness or when we feel exhausted. Make sure that all of your needs are being met and that you are well rested. It takes patience, consistency, and validation to rewire the old paths of your thought. It took a long time to get here. You've reclaimed your power. Perhaps a past experience is triggering the current emotions. So acknowledge the reasons you feel the way you do, okay? Again, balanced emotions. You have to understand why you feel the way you do, but then you get to decide if you want to stay in that energy or if you want to move past that emotion, okay? That's always your choice. Take note of the way that you speak to yourself. Wow, we also have watch your words here too. You are strong and you are powerful and you can overcome anything, but you also have to remember to be gentle and patient with yourself, with who you are. I said be the gentle gardener, be kind to yourself. So go ahead, move slowly at your very own pace. Okay, if that's real quick, you're probably not going to get there correctly. Slow it down. So move slowly at your own pace and see yourself shining in the bright, warm light. of this glowing candle here, but also in the light of day, in the sun, in happiness, joy, and bliss. What a beautiful messages for you guys today. Absolutely love this. All right. I'm going to roll this number die, and I'll explain this one more time in case somebody just happened to come in, or if you're brand new here. There's numbers 1 through 12 on here. If we get a number 1 through 5, it means the answer to your question, if you have a question, is no. If the number is 6 through 12, that means it's a yes answer to your question. Okay, if you don't want to ask any questions, then you don't have to participate. That's perfectly okay. If you want to ask one question or 2 questions, that's okay too. However you want to take this, okay, or don't. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll the die. So you should have your questions ready by now, because I do this every time I do an uplifting reading all about you. All right. Let's go ahead and get you answer number 1. That is a yes. Now, sometimes I get messages from Spirit after I roll the die. This one here, I'm not getting anything. So the answer is just yes. If that answered your question the way you felt it should, then that's your answer. Answer number 2. That's a no. 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 Read my voice, okay? That was a strong, emphatic no. All right. Answer number 3 is a yes. Things look really good, okay? There's something you may have to work on a little bit, but yes, you're heading in the right direction here. All right, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, channel fans, until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.